So how does Semrush stack up with Ubersuggest? Let's take a look at these two different tools, kind of see what's the difference between the two and what would make the most sense in your case. Now, if you don't already have an account, I'll leave a link below where you can get signed up for a free trial of Semrush. And they don't actually offer a trial for Ubersuggest, so this is just a paid tool that you need to sign up for. But if you want to try Semrush, definitely try out the free trial. It's awesome, so you can actually play around with it and see what's going on. In general, you're going to find that Semrush is way more in-depth. Like over here on the left side, you can see there's SEO, local, advertising, social media, content marketing, trends. There's a whole bunch of different tools in here, whether you're running paid ads on like Google Ads, or you have a local business, or you just want to do SEO. They're going to have tools that you can utilize for all this different stuff. Now, that being said, it's about 3 times the price of Ubersuggest, so you get what you pay for, right? With Semrush, it's going to be more for like agencies and people that need to be able to assess backlink profiles and find new keywords to target and filter those keywords down. So like, for instance, I just put a site in here, zgrillsguide.com, and we can see their authority score, their organic search traffic, how many keywords they're ranking for, how many backlinks they have, how many referring domains those backlinks are from. However, if we do that same search in Ubersuggest, it's going to just show us kind of a limited selection of data here. It's going to have kind of the core elements like on-page SEO score, organic monthly traffic, organic keywords, backlinks, similar to what's on Ahrefs. And then just some like technical SEO stuff, as well as page speed, so how fast the website is loading. And these are high-level metrics, like the nuts and bolts of SEO. However, this isn't going to show us really anything for paid ads. When we go check out like the organic keywords, for instance, this is what we'll see. So we have the keywords we're ranking for and the pages that are ranking for the terms. We can actually see the search results page, so all the pages that are ranking for this, the position that we're ranking in this website here, the search volume, how many visits we're estimated to be getting from that, the keyword difficulty, when it was updated. But that's about it. Whereas if we look at that same thing for Semrush, we've got this graph up here. We've got all sorts of filters. We can break things down by pages, by subdomain. We can look at different areas. So maybe we want to look at the traffic just in Australia or just in Canada. Or maybe we just want to look at mobile traffic, right? So you can start to see how many different ways you can split the data apart in Semrush and start to zero in on what you're actually focusing on, right? Like if you're doing advertising, trying to expand your advertising in Canada, you might not really care too much about what's happening in the US. So from here, you can always export data and analyze it in more depth. One thing that's unique in Semrush that is super helpful is the intent. So we can see what the intent is behind this search. If somebody is searching for Z-Grill recipes, that's informational. They just want some information, like a recipe that they can use. If somebody's searching for Z-Grill, it's actually a brand of grills. It's going to be transactional because somebody wants to buy those grills. Right? Makes sense. And this intent can give us, it can help so much if you're trying to find terms to write blog posts about or create recipes for, as an example. You could say, all right, just show me the informational intent keywords here. And boom, we've got those. And you can see those are usually going to be like recipes or blog posts that are showing up for those terms. That's not necessarily something you would be able to do here. You can sort by geographic region. but they don't have search intent in here anywhere. And it's that sort of like refined data that you're going to get from Semrush, but not necessarily from a tool like Ubersuggest. And when we're doing more broad research, like let's say we don't have a website yet, we're just looking to get into the wood pellet grills space, we could come to Semrush, type this into the search bar up here, click search, and that's going to give us tons of data about this keyword and what we need to do in order to target this keyword. It's going to show us the keyword difficulty, the search volume, the breakdown by country, the intent type. We're also going to get some PPC data here. We can dig into more of the PPC data and see like what ads people are actually running for these different keywords. That's not necessarily something we'd be able to do with Ubersuggest. It's going to have this whole SERP analysis breakdown. So this is the ad copy history that I was telling you about. It's not necessarily showing a lot here, but we can see these keywords that I was talking about. And we can see who's advertising on these. So like Amazon.com is advertising on similar keyword, this keyword specifically. BarbecueGuys.com, Ninja Kitchen, etc. Right? Super helpful. Not necessarily something we'd be able to see. We can see, sometimes like cost per click data and stuff in here, but it's quite limited. So really, in a nutshell, the main difference between Semrush and Ubersuggest is that Semrush is going to be super in-depth, highly refined, lots of specific data, the ability to filter that data, and see exactly what you need to see. For that, you're going to pay a higher price tag. So if you want something that's a little more affordable, Ubersuggest might be the best route for you if you're not needing all the in-depth tools and data and everything. So I hope you found that helpful. If there's anything you did have questions about, don't hesitate to reach out and just drop your questions in the comment section down below, and I'll be sure to get back to them there. If you're like most new business owners, you're probably struggling to get your online presence established, let alone get it to the point where it's bringing you a consistent flow of customers, right? So that's why I created this free course where I actually walk you step by step through the whole process of setting up your online presence. This is the same process we've been using for our clients for over a decade at one of my agencies. And essentially, I'm going to show you how to set up an SEO-friendly business name right from the get-go, how to develop your website really quickly and easily, how to set up your Google Maps listing, start getting some Google reviews, everything you need in order to have a substantial online presence where people can actually start finding you and purchasing your products or services. The best part is I'm going to show you how to do it in under a couple of hours and all for less than 50 bucks. If you're interested, I'll leave a link below where you can get signed up today. Make sure to check this course out for free right now because I'm probably going to start charging for this at some point in the future. All right, I'll see you on the other side.